trade him, then you don't have to pay him that money. So I can see the Patriots trying to get him. I guess whether they keep Tom Brady or not, because their starting running back is James White, isn't he? Right?
Yes, I believe so.
It's a mix between Michelle and White at this point.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Sonny Michel.
But James White is getting old, so... Right, how old is he? He's
28, I think. He's the same age as Le'Veon Bell.
29.
Oh.
Yeah. Because he wants to go to a winning team. And
yeah, but do you really think the Patriots are going to win without Tom Brady?
I think they can. You still have Bill Belichick. Check. Sorry. And still have everyone else on the team but Tom Brady.
Hey, here's a little topic to piggyback off of that. Tom Brady's actually being looked at by Los Angeles Chargers and the
Raiders.
How do you feel about it?
The Raiders are expected to pursue him.
How do you feel about it?
I could see him going to the Raiders. I think they're done with Derek Carr.
Where do you think Derek Carr goes?
He's still under contract for 4 more years.
Yeah, do you think they trade him?
I don't know if they
I
trade
can see
him
them...
because it depends on what his contract is. If it's a bad contract, yes, they're going to try and get rid of it. But if it's not a ton of money, then
I think he gets traded.
Where do you think he gets traded to?
If he goes to Oakland, he's getting traded.
Where do you think he gets traded to?
it's Las Vegas.
I saw a lot of articles.
Maybe he goes to the Patriots.
Someone's going to get a little mad about it, but I saw a lot of articles about him going to the Bears.
That's funny.
Especially Illinois reports.
That's kind of funny, actually.
Illinois reports say that every free agent quarterback is going to come to the Bears or get traded to the Bears, like Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton kind of makes sense because of Bill Lazor.
Yeah.
And John DeFilippo. He didn't. Yes, he was an offensive coordinator.
He's an offensive coordinator.
But
John DeFilippo. He's a quarterbacks coach. But
now he is.
I solely think that. I think that Derek Carr is getting a lot more
hype.
No, yeah.
Let the man finish.
Sorry.
I think that he's getting a lot more. He's better than what people think. Yeah, a lot more hate than people think. Because he still had 21-8, I think, or something like that, touchdown interception ratio, 70% completion ratio, and he had Tyrell Williams and Darren Waller. You know?
Zay Jones.
You're really going to say Zay Jones is good?
Yes, Zay Jones isn't an awful wide receiver.
He's an awful wide receiver.
No, he's not. Also, Hunter Renfrow. He didn't have awful
he had
weapons.
He had good enough.
Also, Josh Jacobs.
So Derek Carr's.
Jacobs.
What did I say?
Josh Jacobs. Really?
Yes.
You're not going to pass it to the running back.
I meant that's still supporting cast. It's still part of his weapons.
Yeah.
So his 2019 stats, he had 4,054 yards, 21 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, QB rating of 62.2.
What was his completion percentage?
Where is it?
His QBR rating can't be 62.
62.2 is what ESPN says. Completion.
Yeah.
Ooh,
that's
Jesus.
Complete shit.
Completion percentage for...
But for a guy who threw 4,000 yards and 21-8?
Complete...
Because of decision-making and incompletions.
Completion percentage for this year was 70.4.
You're going to say that don't line up to me.
That does not make any sense.
Your ratio is 70% and you have 4,000 yards. Why would your QBR rating be 68?
And he averaged 7.9 yards this season.
Unless you're throwing unless you're passing every single play, which, I mean, Josh Jacobs ran for 1,000 yards, but he got 1 yard per catch, something stupid. That don't make sense.
Can we say something about Josh Jacobs and how he got snubbed of Offensive Rookie?
I don't know about that.
It's debatable. I would have respected it if it was between Jacobs or Brown. I could see either or.
But Kyler Murray should not have won.
No.
Yeah. I would say Kyler Murray should
I want to go out and say this publicly. I was wrong. Brandon, Stephon Gilmore
Holy
did win
shit.
Defensive Player of the Year.
Finally.
I legit thought there was no way.
Finally, someone on this podcast admits they're wrong. Brandon will never admit it, but at least Austin did.
I was wrong about the Niners.
We don't. Yeah, but you. Oh, I guess you did just admit that. I guess I have to admit it too that I was wrong about Stephon Gilmore.
Okay, this is all a bit fast. But yeah, going back.
I guess I didn't really look
What
at
was
his
the original
stats.
question though?
Le'Veon Bell.
Yeah.
Yeah. We should really pick less topics because we never use all of them.
Yeah, but then they carry over to the next episode.
Yeah, but
That way we
they're
don't have to
not
look
as
up
relevant.
much. So?
This is all getting cut out, by the way.
Nah, keep it in raw.
Alright, now I have to go to like 20 minutes and edit it out. Okay. Well, I'm not going to, but because I'm lazy. I'm a lazy set.
But I think that Le'Veon gets traded if he does. But it's going to be hard finding someone that will take his 4 years, 58.
Yeah.
58. Sheesh.
Yeah, he signed a huge contract. And
Watch him get traded back to the Steelers. That'd be funny.
no, they have James Conner. They're not gonna move on from James Conner. He's been good.
My turn. So,
Oh jeez.
Wait. You gotta wait
Next.
for him. There you go.
Vernon Davis announces his retirement.
Freaking finally. I respect
he
that.
just announced that today, didn't he?
I
That
respect.
video with Gronk.
Yep. He announced it on
I haven't seen the video, but
commentating with James Harrison and Gronk, yeah. I don't know why I blanked out on the other guy's name, even though you just said it.
that other guy, he's not too important.
Yeah, who is Gronk? Is he like an undrafted? Didn't even play.
Yeah, he didn't play much.
Never won a ring.
Sheesh.
But yeah, he's
Caught
had
7,000 yards in his career.
Yep.
Just to pull up his career stats, he had.
Honestly, if you think about it, 7,000 yards, it's not all that much, considering how long he played.
But he played from 2006 to 14 years.
1,000 yards, that's averaging 500 yards a season.
Well, I'll give him props because of this. As once he hit 2015,
Yeah, but a couple of those seasons he's been injured.
2015 afterwards, he's been hit by multiple injuries, and he was getting like 300, 200 a season. So if you factor out all that, he's been pretty much like, I would say, 700 receiver, 800, which it isn't great.
In his prime, he was
but
an
yeah.
amazing
Oh, yeah.
player.
Oh yeah, he caught 900 yards one season. 2009, he caught 965 yards, and then the next season, he got 914. 63 touchdowns in this man's career.
But ultimately, supposedly he's going to go into acting.
Really?
Yeah. Supposedly he wants to go back to being an actor and stuff
Back?
like that.
Back when was he an actor?
Supposedly he was in school for it. So.
What the?
I can see it with his pearly whites.
He went to Maryland. They're not known for their acting.
He went to Maryland?
He went to Maryland.
I didn't know that.
Maryland.
Well, I guess when he started playing, I was 6. So
We were all 6.
But
Yeah.
I think ultimately it was a thing. And by the way, is anybody going to talk about Greg Olson?
Oh yeah, Greg Olson said
He's
that
going to go to the Redskins. Right there.
he wants to play for Ron Rivera
Yep.
again.
And who just retired today?
Vernon Davis. Jesus.
Vernon Davis.
Smoke another pack.
We all know
Yeah,
Jordan
welcome.
Reed won't last 3 snaps. So
Who?
Jordan
Jordan
Reed.
Reed won't last 3 snaps. So
True.
Tears
Jordan Reed
ACL,
used to be-
in the third snap.
concussion.
Or that too.
Jordan Reed used to be one
He
of the
has
top.
so much talent, though.
He used to be the top tight end in the league, but he cannot stay healthy to save his life.
He has the talent to be a top, like
Yeah.
a
I've never
very
liked him,
similar
though.
to Travis Kelce.
His off-field issues
Yeah.
and just his attitude. I can't stand the guy, but he is an amazing tight end when he's healthy. So even with Jordan Reed there, I still think Greg Olson would start over him.
Do you think that he retires after the season? He's up there. He's like
Greg Olson?
Yeah.
Did you know that the Bears drafted him?
Yes.
Yeah, I knew that.
I didn't know that until I saw him on the Bears in Madden.
Real
I was
Bears
like-
fan right here.
Okay, that was before I followed football as religiously as I do now.
This was before you followed sports as religiously as you do now.
Yeah. What are you gonna say?
Nothing about the Bears. I was just thinking, like, ultimately, I think that would be a good fit, though, if he wants to be back with Rivera.
Rivera's more of an offensive-minded coach, is he not?
No.
Yes.
I would say he's more defensive-minded.
Didn't he play defense?
Yeah.
Hey, he's a linebacker.
Linebacker, I believe.
I was gonna say for the Bears.
He was a defensive-minded coach. But
sure, that you knew.
Ultimately, I think he's an all-around coach.
He played. Was Ron Rivera not on the 82?
85.
Bears?
They won in 85.
I remember he was in some good Bears team.
It's probably 82.
I can't remember. I can't remember.
No, because they had a good defense in 82, too.
I can't remember.
I always get
if it was 85.
I always get 82 and 85 mixed up because 82 is when the Brewers went to the World Series, and 85 is when the Bears won the Super Bowl. So I get those flip-flopped. But yeah, I can see Greg Olson. He's definitely going to.
Oh, you coached the Chargers.
Who?
Yeah, he did.
Ron Rivera.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
He was a defensive coordinator for the Bears, too.
Yeah, I knew that. The original question, what was it? Oh yeah, about Vernon Davis. Yeah, he had when he wasn't injured, a good career. I think he should have retired way sooner.
He was really good with San Francisco. Yeah.
He played with the Bears from 84 to 92.
So he was on the.
So he was on the 85 team.
That's what I thought. All right. Next.
Kareem Hunt caught with weed in his car. This man.
This was a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. This man, I swear. First he kicked someone, and now he's smoking marijuana. Do you think he should?
But what NFL player isn't smoking weed?
Just
True.
ask Josh Gordon.
Yeah, right. Do you think this guy deserves another chance? This is like part of my topic. Do you think he deserves another chance because he's had so many?
I have my own opinion. What?
We'll start with you, Austin. We'll start with Brandon.
It's weed.
Yeah.
It's legal in a lot of places.
Yeah. I get it. The NFL doesn't allow it still, which it's still a substance. You can't have it.
Still substance abuse.
Yeah. So, but with your analogy, really?
No, I'm talking like I'm talking like since I don't care that it's weed. I'm talking since it's like a banned substance in the NFL, and that he kicked a woman. He's had 2 chances already. You think he deserves another one?
But there are so many players that have done so much worse.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like it's
look at
simple,
Ben Roethlisberger.
If he gets caught with weed, he drug tests for weed. He's going to just get slapped with like what, 4-game, 2-game, depends on how much he tested for. So it's not.
And also he'll get put into a program in the NFL where drug tests in the NFL. There's like a certain period. I think it's like 7 days or something. Or no, from the beginning of training camp till the end of training camp or something like that.
Yeah.
You get tested once. And after you get tested, you don't get tested again for the rest of the year until those drug tests come up again. Unless you get slapped with the substance abuse, then you can get tested randomly throughout the season. Doesn't matter when, doesn't matter where you are.
Yeah.
You can get tested at any time. Mm-hmm. And that is why Josh Gordon has been caught so many times.
Because he's been tested so many random times.
Yes. And that is what Kareem Hunt will have to do too. He'll serve a suspension, and he'll get put into that program. And
do you think if he gets caught abusing a substance again that he's done?
No.
Because that's kind of what happened to Josh Gordon.
He got caught like 3 times, though.
No, more than that. He's been caught like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
Yeah. I said like 3 times. I wasn't 100% sure.
I didn't hear like.
So, in the NFL, they're going to keep giving people chances. And if it doesn't work out for Kareem Hunt in the NFL, he'll just go to the XFL.
You never know. You never know about the CBA. Next CBAs. Well, they're adjusting scheduling. You never know if they're going to do weed anytime soon.
I am so excited, by the way. The XFL starts in a week.
Ooh, we could do score predictions for the XFL now since NFL's done.
I have all the games.
Or we can just do...
All right, claim our teams now. Seattle Battlehawks. Or no, St. Louis Battlehawks, sorry.
What's your...
Claim your XFL team.
I'm the same thing.
Seattle? Woohoo!
St.
High five.
Louis.
St. Louis.
Mine is,
We're going by, like, favorite...
The Defenders. DC Defenders is mine.
I will also say the Roughnecks because Olive Zagapulu plays for them.
anymore.
Pick one.
Not anymore? Seriously? All right, Seattle then. Or